And we are live. Hello, puppies, and welcome back to another episode of the Isle of Series. Now, some of you guys have seen this before on the show, where just absolute chaos breaks loose. It's happened a couple of times, but I think that tonight it's going to be a little bit more crazy than. Yeah. So
ultimate phenomenal show.
I know this is this is kind of a reunion show, but we didn't actually stagger it with like okay, this guest has been on. No, this guest hasn't been on yet. Who comes next? So what we did is we just opened it up for anybody who wanted to be on. We have brought them on, and now our first wave of guests are all backstage. I think
this show is all about happiness.
Yes.
And we want it to be amazing and awesome. And Rita Brown, famous author, take it away.
I did not even see that banner. I wasn't the one who set up this computer, so I didn't even notice the banner until I hopped on. So, but yeah, no, the point of tonight's stream, we're going to be running a little bit longer than usual. I mean, we run a little bit longer than usual anyway, but this time it's purposeful. And we are going to just have a lot of fun. I have a lot of random goofy questions for all of my guests, and I hope that you all enjoy. So I don't know if I can list everybody's names, but we're going to bring them in anyway. All right, we're going to welcome John's Comics with Kids. We're going to welcome Super Russ. We are going to welcome Rob, Not Near Mints. We're going to welcome in Metarog and, okay. We're going to enter in Sam's Tangled Web. We have a Cookie from Just a Little Podcast, Simple Simon, and there's what?
She's not there.
Caroline,
she's not there.
What is up, everybody? My goodness, this is a full panel.
Sorry, my bad.
This is question of the night is, Simon, are you okay after last night?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
Simon.
Yeah. Were you on the stream, John? Because all I remember was throwing up in the sink last night.
Oh. The lessons of absence, I know. And also, I think the real lesson for me was don't listen to Old Wolf about anything.
And if you're going to engage in that kind of drinking, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
I'll let you black out.
I am always saying, drink water, Simon. Drink water.
I'm going to remind myself to drink between drinks. I can have some water, but I always forget. But we live and we learn.
That show, it just looks so brutal. Wow. Well, welcome everybody. So, as I kind of mentioned, there is no real theme for tonight. So this is just how many of you I can torture and how many of you I can make laugh. That is a main goal tonight. How we're going to do this is we are going to have a couple more guests potentially flittering in throughout the night. So if you guys want to just drop out, we can bring somebody else in. If you guys are like, I'm tired and I want to go to bed, just let me know. We'll drop you out.
Don't go. Don't leave us.
Oh, gee.
But yeah. So I have some random questions, and I think the best way to do this is we're just going to go around the circle, either going to what's supposed to be my left, but for the viewers, it's to my right, and below me.
So hard.
So, John's gone. So Sam, you may.
Smooth, man. Smooth operator.
And then if you guys have anything
there, it was like a toy.
to talk about, if you guys have anything that you want to shout out, we're going to have time for each of you to we're going to have time for each of you to talk about your channels, or if you want to say something in the middle of the show, just raise your hand and we'll be good to go.
We're going to do this John style.
Right. And trying to monitor. Okay. So, first question, and I guess John, since you returned prematurely, we'll start over with you.
I'm going to shout out the chat for you, actually, before you get going here.
Yes, please do, John. You were the expert.
What?
Hello, I'm Unruly Simeon. Good to see you. Sam's Tangled Web, man, he is one of the best guys in the world. I love that guy. I don't see him enough. Love that guy. Hello to Super Russ 9000. I don't know where that guy's out. Hey, there he is. What do you know? Not near mid Rob. Coolest guy in shades. Look at him there, just relaxing. Curt Brown.
I feel like Matt's headroom in a comic book room.
There you go. I see just a little podcast boy. That guy cannot pick movies to save his life. It's good to see him in the chat. Hello, Jake Volo. Good to see you. Lady Fantastic. Oh, she is fantastic, right? Come on. Oh, yeah. Werewolf by Lunchtime. Good to see you. And I see Metarog. Hey. Buenas tardes. Good to see
Buenas noches.
Oh, for you. Hello, Barbarian Kung Fu, the best of all the Barbarian Kung Fus I know. And that's it. That's everybody. So there you go.
I love how you guys are like actually taking up like probably half the comments right now. Like, Caroline, what happened? I'm now the only girl again. What's up, guys?
I'm still here.
Okay, you're still here, but you're not on screen. Scoot over.
No.
I can get a wig if it helps. I mean, I don't know.
I can be feminine if I try a little harder.
Hey, Gore Vidal is here. It is
bring Rostina back.
So, John, thank you for calling everybody out. I almost completely missed that, and you do it the best, man. I mean,
just to shame you. That was it.
With mine, I'm always like, "What? Oh, it's that person," and yeah, no. So,
Fair enough.
but you can't spare yourself for any longer, John. I'm starting off the question and starting off with you.
All right.
Lawrence number one.
Well, hey, Sam's coming next for the next question. So I mean, all right. So here's the question that the rest of you guys have time to think about. If you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 foods would you have on the island, and why?
Now, are you talking about like pure foods, or you like, because like a sandwich has like 7 different things in it if you do it right? Like
just food. It could be a lasagna. It could be a sandwich. It could be.
I would definitely say. I mean, like one of my favorite jokes was Friends when they asked Joey what his favorite food is, and he says sandwiches, which I think is hilarious because it's like
Sharon.
There's a million different things.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, I just came off a Rod show. I was on there having a blast with them guys, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I gotta jump on here."
You're a wanted man.
I know. I was on my show. I was on Sanimation show, Rod show, and out here.
And I was watching the rewind of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Lady Fantastic, try it again now. We Mom was taking up a spare spot because she's my tech person. So Lady Fantastic, try and jump back in.
I'm out.
So if you guys see me staring just awkwardly at the screen, it's because I am now the tech person, and I don't know how well that's going to end up.
It's all good.
Well, hey, we have tons of people in here. I mean, the show is out of my hands at this point. So
Can you bring her in?
she's saying that her internet's having trouble.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
I see the icon. Let's see if it'll let me add her back in.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Why isn't it showing me? I don't know why it's not showing me.
Super close.
You're here.
Ew.
Yeah, we can see you.
I like how everybody
Look at
just
that guy.
leaned forward.
It's really uncomfortable. I've done this thing with I do half and Russ does half. We could do like a half.
A half a face, a half. There you go. Oh,
Right?
Oh.
Is this format better? I don't know if this format's better. This is the first time I've done this, guys. It's trial by error.
Well, it's good that you're not doing it live or anything.
No. This is just practice.
Yeah, thank God she got rid of that annoying tech manager person.
Quit it. All right, John. You were saying you were talking about sandwiches and how technically. Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, sandwiches is a wonderfully diverse answer because it's like a hamburger, sure, that's a sandwich. A BLT, sure, turkey sandwich. It's all just let's have that as a category of thing. Sandwich.
Technically, tacos also classified.
All right, I love the way your mind works, man. I'm a big egg fan. I like scrambled eggs, over easy eggs, eggs on everything. I just had a burger with an egg on it a second ago. I mean, it was amazing. Eggs on everything. So eggs. And then probably something healthy. I mean, I don't know. I love watermelon a ton. So maybe some watermelon. Oh, my wife says chips. Yeah, if I went unhealthy. My wife knows everything. She's like, why would you not pick chips? I know you love chips. Yeah, that's my biggest vice. I do not eat sweets, but I eat chips like crazy.
What kind of chips? Are we talking like jalapeno kettle chips?
I don't discriminate. I like chips. Period. There's no other information.
John,
when I was a kid, my mom would buy the big Costco Doritos, and I would finish that bag on my own. I could just sit on the couch and eat that whole bag and be good. That was dinner. I'm good.
John, are you trying to insinuate that all chips matter?
Exactly. Yes.
That's awesome.
I don't even hate vinegar, salt and vinegar chips. I think those are pretty
before we go down the slippery slope of the chip lore.
Right.
Doritos. No. Let's not get into this debate.
I can see John doing the show just.
What would they be?
Going through
all the chips, right?
Like Forrest Gump and
the chips fall where they may, guys. Come on.
It's best in show when he's like talking about all the different kind of nuts. I like cashew nuts and pistachio nuts. I can do chips all day. Just jalapeno,
bubblegum shrimp and chips.
All right.
And like
you just gotta let them pod for week chips go.
Yeah, I love chips.
Okay, apparently chips have now hijacked the show. I guess that's what's going to happen tonight.
Gonna say he like poker chips too.
Hey, when I was a kid, Chips was my favorite TV show.
Of course,
showing your age, John.
Eric Estrada.
Wasn't that punch and going? Were you the John part? Where's the punch?
I don't know.
Okay. Superus, can you pull us from the slippery slope of chips? Is this possible at this point?
That's possible. I would go with the three absolute essentials: Twizzlers, M&Ms, and coffee. I'm good.
Hey, you on your coffee.
Food.
That's
You didn't
100%.
say beverages. I didn't get into tequila or whatever. Like, come on.
Coffee is an
I just
essential
feel like with
part of the
those
essential
three,
food
like,
group.
A drink?
Period.
Is that a food? Or
Coffee is part
with
of the
those
essential
three,
food
you're
group.
gonna you'll either die within 3 days or escape within 3 days.
Well, I
with
figured
those
I'm on a
three.
desert island anyway, and I don't do well outside, so I'm going to go out how I
Gotta
want
run the gauntlet.
M&Ms and coffee,
there, Russ.
Twizzlers.
Might be shade.
I mean, if you guys want to add beverages, it counts. I mean, I guess if you're thinking survival, all of you could just have one of your items be water. I mean,
Then I'm gonna replace eggs with margaritas.
So I can't do that. I'm not a drinker. 3 years ago, I had 2 Mike's Hard Lemonades. I woke up on the bathroom floor wearing a Spider-Man mask. That was it for me. That was all I ever needed.
I feel like
I was done after
with
that.
It's like a normal night. That sounds like a solid
You're a
evening.
cheap date, dude. Yeah.
That's a Monday night.
I used to call those Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, pretty much every day.
apparently I'm too young to be inputting any kind of this. I'm like, I have no experience with this whatsoever. Like,
It's probably not a bad thing.
Nor do I. Yeah.
yay, I'm not alone. Yay.
Mine was a one-time experience with it, and that was enough.
Right.
I've woken up
I'm a
in
lightweight.
different state.
If I tried to hang with Simon, one shot and I would be done, be on the ground.
Man, you guys, last weekend I got so drunk that I left my phone in an Uber. It was the first time in
Yay. Oh.
At least you weren't so drunk that you tried to drive. You took an Uber.
Yeah.
yeah, we were clearly drunk enough to know that we planned for the Uber. I just didn't plan for my drunkenness to extend to forgetting items within the Uber.
Gotcha.
I stick to root beer myself.
Yeah, you wild man. What about Rustina? Does she go out and hit the bars much?
No, she likes her Gatorade shaken, not stirred.
Surprised to see what you started. All
All
right,
right, Rob.
Rob,
what
your
are
turn.
3 foods.
Oh, me. I like tacos, Cuban coffee, specifically colada, and Doritos.
Cool Ranch or nacho cheese?
Cool Ranch. 100%
Cool Red,
cool.
nice.
Oh, Rob, will you marry me? I'm just asking.
And I will fight a mofo if they tell me that any other chip than Doritos matters. Especially if you're working on keyboards from expensive computers and you're using it with Cheeto dust fingers.
No,
Oh.
that's a big old no.
So Cheetos don't matter.
I like Cheetos, but man, it kicks up your teeth so bad, man.
Lord, thank you very much.
It kicks up the teeth so bad.
Like if you didn't have yellow teeth before looking like these banners, they certainly will after you finish having Cheetos.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Roger?
I got a few questions first.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Where is the island located?
Good question.
Because that determines
In the middle of nowhere. It's the middle of nowhere, Raj. It's the middle of nowhere. It's just it's surrounded by nothing but water.
Off Mediterranean. How about that?
in the Mediterranean. Okay.
Oh.
Is it during?
You got to take
winter, summer,
Oceanic
spring?
815 to get there.
What season are we talking about?
What season?
You have to live there for the rest of your life. You tell me.
Oh, man. You know this is going to be the only
Okay,
question we
I'll
get
make
to,
it
right? This is
simple,
the
right?
only question we get to.
There are certain foods that, for survival. Okay, I took survival training, was part of a previous career of mine. So I would take these items, right? Honey, because honey never spoils and it is nutritious in any environment. I would take, and I love it, Haas avocados, because you have all the incredible minerals and amino acids necessary in there for you to survive.
Avocados on my list.
Also, don't forget honey will be a great disinfectant if you wind up getting any cuts. You put it on yourself, just don't go to sleep because you might have the antsy.
Correct. And if you have a cut and you warm and you heat it up, it'll actually cauterize a bit too. But anyway, we're talking about eating, right? And then of course, my one weakness, because I don't eat junk food or fast food or anything, but I do love corn chips. So honey, avocados, and corn chips.
So what you're saying is you're Winnie the Pooh.
Fucking chips.
Yes, fucking Doritos, Roger.
I'm hearing guacamole and
I'm hearing
chips.
guacamole and Doritos. That's what I'm hearing.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't have salsa to make the guacamole or lime, but if I did, that's why I asked you where the island is. Now, Mediterranean, it's possible that I can find some. It's possible I can find some wild, vegetables and fruits. So yeah.
You might have to
You're
substitute
upset.
lettuce for thyme, though. Can you eat thyme? Are
Probably
you
be
one of
able
those
to
people
find
that
an olive tree
Not
or
that I know of, no.
I mean, it's if you get supply drops for the rest of your life. I mean, then just whatever he finds is only a bonus, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, foraging is very, very is a great talent to have when you're surviving. Absolutely.
That is
Hey,
true.
I grow corn, basil, tomatoes, peppers,
lettuce.
on my front porch.
Yeah.
So that counts.
Oh.
That counts.
Absolutely counts. Yeah.
I'm surprised the neighbors haven't gone past and started picking our harvest
Who
yet.
says
I'm
they
going to be
don't?
real.
Yeah.
What if you were in Miami?
I can see now that I wouldn't make it on an island. I have zero survival skills.
Hey, I'm a little that way. I would die within the first 10 minutes.
You can do it. You can do it. Trust me. I've been lost in like all kinds of environments. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it.
The only
All
place
right,
I've been lost is a cave in Skyrim.
Ah!
That's enough exploration and adventure for me.
Well, we're gonna stagger down to Caroline, so that way we can keep trying to go through the circle kind of Jagger W pattern. I don't know.
We're going in a spiral.
The Wonder Woman W. Caroline, you're go.
Don't you mention Wonder
All
Woman.
right.
What's wrong
So
with you
here's the
right
thing.
now?
Oh.
Here's the thing. This is very hypothetical. And so to put very strict parameters on something that's entirely hypothetical, I find to be kind of self-defeating. And so with that in mind, I'm going to hit the 3 food groups that'll probably keep me alive the longest.
All right, spoiler alert, I told Caroline the question early, so she had time to prepare because she's amazing.
Cheater.
That's why I told her to do it.
This really isn't fair. This really isn't fair.
Caroline, I love you.
I'm out, guys. I'm out.
All right, so I'm going to go with the type of bean. I want to go with either pinto or I like the navy.
So you had all this extra time and you still don't know which bean you want.
All right. You know what? I'll commit to pinto. So that's going to give me a nice source of fiber and protein. And then I'm going to go with some broccoli because you're also going to get some nice stuff and you need some greens. And then I'll go with the apple because that's a nice source of sugar, gives you a little sweet something. And then you kind of got a trifecta of if you're going to make it and you want to live, you probably got a decent chance.
Oh, no, but Christian Bale lived off of apple and coffee for that movie that he did. He got down to like 100 pounds or whatever. He did
The Machinist.
It was an apple a day and coffee, and that's all he had for like weeks. So yes, an apple. Caroline will live. Caroline will live.
Gosh.
Yes.
Okay, well there you go.
Personally, I think the bean choice should have came down to jelly.
Wow. You'll look like a wire hanger.
Tons of different flavors. You'll never get bored.
Oh my god.
I would go with the Fiji. I do like a good Fiji apple.
I'm a Granny Smith type of guy.
Yeah, that's too much. My face would curl.
All right, Sam, your turn. You ready?
Sure, I'm ready.
All right, go for it with 3 foods.
Okay. Number 1, I have to go with a 5-layer burrito.
Solid.
Man. Okay. On the island. This is my island. Wait a minute. This is my island. Okay. Then I got to go with chocolate milk. Got to go with that.
Oh, man.
And then I got to go with bananas.
What?
Because you need your potassium, right?
Yeah.
I love how it just really took a turn there at the end. I felt like it was like really elaborate ideas, and then it was like, and a banana. I want a banana.
Anything healthy. I mean,
Right.
But if you ask for bananas, what happens if you arrive to said island and the island has freaking bananas? You just wait.
Bonus.
Then I won't run out.
He could go with avocados, and he and Roger can kick it. Like
we make a desalinator. We got seawater. We're fine.
There you go.
Don't make my tacos. Who's gonna make my tacos?
But we'll have a little cabana boy or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Cabana boy.
Years
Alone
we could do
on an island.
oh my gosh. All right. Cookie, what do you got? And please tell me one of them's cookies. I mean, come on. Like,
It's
bro.
not cookies. I was gonna go strategic and do what Roger was doing, and I was like, should I do that? And then I was like, I'm not really a survivalist, so I'm like, Russ, I know if I have food, after that's done, I'm gonna die. And then I thought about the Cabana Boy thing, and I thought, well, if this is my island, I'm gonna be golden. So I'm getting pizza, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate on there.
I like.
I'm getting pineapples on my pizza, but I'm getting it meat lovers with pineapple.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Meat lovers with
Pizza is
pineapple.
not pizza without pineapple.
Thank you, Russ. I appreciate it.
Love it.
I think we see who's the teenage.
I knew I
Mutant
liked you for a reason, man.
And then, of course, I have to go with John. I'm not going to go with margaritas, but I will go with whiskey. That is also a disinfectant.
Very nice.
It's got some properties of sugar in there, so I'm going to get my potassium, I guess you can say, keep my energy levels up. I won't feel a lot of the side effects of what's going on around me because I'm going to be so drunk. So I'll be golden. There you go. It cleans out the colon. I'll throw it all up.
Put it away.
Simon,
put it away.
No, bad Simon.
Whoa,
It's empty. It's empty. It's empty.
I know.
Oh, no, it's empty.
There it is.
I bet it is.
Vegemite and octopus. That's clear.
That's it. The last one, of course, is going to be strawberries. I have to get strawberries in there because if I am going to try to survive, I can always use a couple of those seeds to plant to grow in hopes that I can make it through the harvest.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Oh, there you go. But I mean, you're getting supply drops for the rest of your life. So I mean, you don't. I mean, if you want to have some of the thrill of growing strawberries.
I'm taking strawberries back. I'm sorry. I just saw Lunchables. Lunchables. Why didn't I think of that? That's like everything in one.
It is.
Or how about smoothies? Where else can you go? Yeah, I'd like to have a drink where you put like 100 strawberries all into this little cup.
What is? Oh my!
And just chug it down. But you got to add some margarita. You got to add some tequila in there or something. Give it a little pizzazz.
There you go. All right, Sean, your turn, man. What's your 3?
Man, I'm right there with Cookie. If I was on the island, man, it ain't gonna be long before I die. But if I'm gonna go out, man, I'm gonna have my best meal. And since I like island food, half my family is Jamaican, so I'm gonna get me oxtail with rice and beans and stuff. I'm gonna have all the good stuff, and then I'm gonna have me a Jamaican cola. And
wow.
Yes, Jamaican cola. And I'm gonna have fruit for an apple, and I like the what Barbarian said earlier about the seeds. You can regrow them, so that's what I'm gonna do.
You fertilize them; they go through your system.
Sean, from one Jamaican to another Jamaican, ting or Jamaican cola?
I'm going cola, man. I
What's
prefer the cola. Man.
Did somebody just get an SOS from the Americans?
We're on an island. We got the SOS.
Sharon, do you know why no one picked that? Because having to deal with the chicken and kill it and cook it and stuff is so much upkeep instead of putting some beans and some water over a flame.
You burn too many calories.
I cannot do that. I once had a friend whose parents thought it was a good idea to put him in some special school around middle school, and it was like a farm. So they raised these baby chicks, raised them until adults, and then
I know how this is going to end.
How to prep it. I was like, "Are you kidding?"
Yeah, he
me?
was 13, and he had to chop off the head of a chicken that he raised.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that. I like my chicken already in strip form, ready to dip in ranch.
Although Russ, we talk about your recipe for chicken regularly.
Yeah.
Even today, Kate and I were like, you put it in hot sauce, and then you bread it, and then you put in milk, and then you bread it. I was like, oh my God, Russ, come over and make me chicken already.
I need a first class plane ticket, a limo when I get there, and I'll roll up and I'll cook y'all some chicken.
Done and done. There you go. All right,
Simon. Say it
the best
together.
for last.
Firstly, what's Jamaican cola?
Good. That's what it is.
It's like a golden drink. It's basically a soda, but it has more like a pineapple flavor to it. You have pineapple version, and then you have the Jamaican cola. It's more like orange soda, but not orange.
Like a tropical cola is the way I would.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then ting is grapefruit soda.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I prefer the cola.
I'd like to make a substitution, please.
Go
No, I'd like to replace Doritos for bacon.
Oh man!
No, how about
Can't go wrong with bacon.
Doritos?
Can't go wrong with bacon.
If we're replacing things with substitutions, can I replace my M&Ms with Gal Gadot?
Oh my God!
I like this guy.
Save us, man.
Yes.
All right. I am with Rob. I definitely would tacos is number one for sure. I can eat tacos for days. I'm a big fan of noodles and stuff, so I like noodle soups, like ramen noodles and stuff. So that would have to be another one. I don't know what the third one would be, but I reckon I'll spoil myself. I like seafood, so maybe we'll go some lobster or something like that. You know?
You want octopus, admit it. You keep trying to get me to eat octopus.
There's no octopus, no Vegemite in there. Come on.
No
I
absinthe. I don't understand. No absinthe.
Sorry?
No absinthe.
No, never again.
Okay.
I'll send you the
brief
other half of the bottle.
Intermission. Now that we've gotten around the circle, any to drop out, raise hands.
I can drop out because I feel
Oh
like
my
crap.
gosh, drink to the Sardinian. Why would you do that?
Because I know not everybody wants to stay forever, so I wanted to give everybody a chance to say, "Hey, I want to leave."
No, but we haven't done fire facts yet. What's
Okay,
wrong
that's fair.
with you?
All right.
Fire facts.
Oh my gosh.
Vegemite is so gross.
What are you?
There's what is it? Marmite and Vegemite. Which ones do you guys do in Australia? Vegemite, don't you?
Yeah, more
Vegemite.
England.
Australia. We get Marmite as well, but Marmite's more British.
But they're both gross.
They're both gross. I know. I went to
They're both
England and I thought it was like some Nutella-like spread. I was wrong. I was like,
Yeah, if you're expecting something sweet, then yeah. Right,
dude.
okay.
Hello.
Hey, take it away.
All right, cool. All right. Very nice conversation going on here. All right, so welcome to BBA 99's Fire Facts. So let's start off with fact number 1 is that the wind on Jupiter blows at about 384 miles per hour. Whoa, wind. It's terrible. Thank you. Number 2 is that new research shows that the rings of Saturn are actually being pulled into Saturn, and in the next 300 million years, they will be completely gone. So that's not going to happen in our lifetime.
Am I
Because
making
we're all
you
on an
nervous?
island.
Yeah.
We're not going to last past 3 days on the island.
Yeah, so yeah, Okay, all right.
What is happening?
Pick your fire facts.
I can't see.
Okay, last one. Come on.
2 more. Okay. Number 3 is that Australia has over 10,000 beaches. So for the next 27 years, you could visit one beach every single day. Oh, that would be great. Warm sand and just getting your tan on. Sounds great. All right, number 4. There is an island in the Bahamas that is called Pig Beach, and it's basically just a giant island covered in pigs that can swim. Ugh, aqua pig. I'm gonna go hide in the corner from the aqua pigs. Ugh.
Simon, is this true? Are there really that many beaches there?
I had no idea. I've been to like not that many. I'm not a beach guy.
Maybe we should have done the fire facts before I had all of you guys pick your island, because then you could have all just had like pork, ready, accessible pork.
And I forgot to mention that Simon might have his pal, a kangaroo, on his island with him. Since I brought up the kangaroo joke.
Kangaroo is technically an island, so we could be stuck on Australia. That wouldn't be too bad.
Wouldn't be at all.
So you're saying
Simon, what
they
is
have
Marmite?
It's like
Marmite, I think, is like the British version of Vegemite. I think, like you can buy it here, but Vegemite is Australian made.
Vegemite's what, a spread, right?
Yeah, it's a very.
define what it is though.
It's like made of yeast or something. I think I discovered on a video.
We want an accurate description, Simon.
It's like
everyone's.
it's like the concentrated like head part of the beer, but it's very concentrated and salty, and it's like super dark. And
Some people say it's bitter, but I think it's salty. It tastes like a salt bomb. You guys
I
don't
think
like
it's
salt?
salty.
Yeah, but you guys
No,
don't like
that's
salt?
too much. It's like a salt block for cows
Yeah,
or
you're supposed to
something.
just lightly spread it. You're not supposed to have teaspoons of it like some idiots on that.
Did you put it on with bread?
I don't know.
I think I've been on 4 streams with Simon, and he's explained Vegemite twice.
Oh,
The only reason we need
Right,
you,
too.
it's yeast extract. That makes okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
That's what Marmite is too. Simon, your
Yes,
next mission
and Vegemite.
is to do like Marmite and Vegemite side by side.
Oh gosh, no.
Marmite's not as strong. I don't think Marmite's as strong. Marmite's
It's a salty anchovy to make you sweat. Yeah, it made me straight gag, dude.
I can't even do it.
Ka-chung's saying it tastes like anchovies. Anything that tastes like anchovies, I'd rather eat my own foot.
Well, I said it tastes like deer ass, so that's close.
No. My school used to do relay races and it was like food relay races, and one of the food items they made the kids eat was Vegemite. Just the smell alone made everybody around the relay chair gag. I was like, come on.
Did anyone?
It's very bitter.
People
It
that put
made a
fish
couple of
in the
people
mouth.
mad.
Very terrible aftertaste.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, they had trash cans in anticipation that a couple of kids, because they had like baby food, Vegemite, like soy sauce, like all of this bad, like you have to have
Soy
an
sauce
acquired.
isn't bad.
It's just straight up
acquired taste.
Oh,
Acquired
God.
taste.
Better than fish sauce.
So much sodium.
Yeah.
So the
Kill
trash
these
cans
kids.
were all there for vomiting,
Stole my paper.
right?
Right. Yeah, no, they had to have trash cans there to make sure that if the kids had to vomit, they had a trash can. readily
Okay, so
available.
Darren says he's been eating it for 40 years.
40.
La, 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 la.
Well,
On purpose.
You're a beast.
Purpose.
is he being tortured or something for 40 years?
I was gonna say he's been eating it for 40 years. Look what happened to him.
Okay, are you guys ready for your next round? Does anybody want to hide? I'm trying to leave this open so that you guys don't feel like pressured to have to stay.
Stay.
John, do you want to dip?
What if there's people trying to get in here?
I did get a notification. I'm not sure if someone's waiting or not. I feel really bad.
Yeah.
All right.
If there's
Well, good
anybody
night, John. If
in
you're
there
ready to
waiting,
pop out.
Let us know in the private chat.
I know. Like if you guys are ready to go, just click the private chat. I don't want to like force anyone to stay.
Rena, move on.
What?
I wouldn't
Okay.
click the private chat. I just click the leave studio button. It'd be like, bye-bye.
That's fair. I mean, I guess that's fair. I didn't think
I
about
can
that.
do a 24-hour stream if y'all want to
Cade did
go.
an awesome job.
Kate did do an amazing job. He was pretty stoked because we were like, dude, just pick 4 facts that you want to do. And he was like, yes. So, all right. But your guys' next question, and Simon, be ready because this one starts with you. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I lied. Cookie, this one starts with you. So, John just cattywampus the whole screen. All right. Your guys' dream vacation. If you could go anywhere in the world, no money limit, no transportation limit, anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Lady Fantastic's like, I'm gone.
Sorry now. Who's turn it? Who's going?
It's Russ, right?
Yeah.
Start with Simon because he went last.
Okay, no, that's fair. Simon, we're gonna start down at the bottom over. We'll work our way up. How about that?
Cool. Well, I'm sure I'm not the only person who's going to say this, but Japan for sure.
That's awesome.
dream destination because they have all the cool stuff. So that's easy.
They do have all the cool stuff. That is agreed.
I mean, it's a culture shock as well. It's so different there. I just want to experience that, and I want to buy all the statues and stuff.
It would go just for a money trip. I mean, there is no money limit, so I mean that does count. I mean,
Yes, Sharon, I'm going to Colorado first, though. Don't worry. Next.
okay. Sean or Stay Puft, who wants to go next? Or no,
I'll
Cookie
go.
and Sean. Wow.
Um,
Sean, who wants to go next?
I would like to go to Italy and see all the landmarks. You know, the Eiffel Tower and some of the landmarks they have there, and it just looks like a nice place to visit. You know, ride the boat. and stuff. And I just want to visit some a place in Europe, that has history and stuff. And
Yeah, there's a lot of ancient Roman ruins there.
Yeah,
gladiator arenas and stuff.
I think that would be a great tourist place to go. For me, if I had, that type of plan, go to Italy.
Right. Now, would you follow up and you would go to like I don't know what the name of it is, but it's the island right next to Italy, and then like
Sicily.
up to France. Yes,
Sicily, France, and like I would travel probably most of the country. Paris would be one. Florence. Probably go see the Mona Lisa or something like that. Something like. But that Italy would just be a nice place to go and visit and just see all the different locations. See how different pizza is over there if they make it.
Very different.
Hey, Sean, you realize that the Mona Lisa is about the size of this comic book, right?
It's super tiny.
Yeah, it's not big.
Is it really?
Is it really?
It's in the Louvre in Paris.
Yeah.
And it's got this thick thing of glass around it or plastic or something, because when you take pictures, the free radicals in light can actually damage it over time.
Yep.
And so, and they've got like ropes around it. Like it's legit. And it is seriously like just like that big.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Damn, y'all ruined my expectations.
Having like comic books in natural light is bad. Imagine how bad light is to something that's hundreds of years old.
I mean, she still looks good.
For a 100-year-old chick, yeah.
Yeah, for an old chick, she
Potatoes
looks
out
good.
in the sun constantly. All right. Well, Caroline, how about you? If you have lowered expectations for Mona Lisa, where would you go to?
No, my expectations weren't lowered. It's just my perception was different than the reality. I mean, it was just as impressive, but in a very different way. But so here's the thing: there's a lot of places that I would like to visit, but given like socio-political issues and like safety and things like that, there's a certain place where practicality would just like prevent you from visiting. Like, say, I mean, you guys know what I mean, but I think one place I'd really like to visit is Istanbul, because I really like the Byzantine Empire, and it's kind of where East meets West, and it was like I think that was like the Eastern Roman Empire, basically. And it was just really interesting. Like Justinian and Theodora, these Byzantines, is a really interesting blending of cultures, but it was also very like culturally rich. And like Theodora, she was very, very intelligent and very like I mean, she was like a prostitute, but hey, aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
For yourself. Oh my God.
I don't know.
Like the infrastructure there and the things that were built, they're just very impressive, and especially during like the rule of Justinian and Theodora, all that stuff. Yeah, Istanbul.
Very cool. I wouldn't have actually thought about that one.
Just Turkey,
on
for
my
sure.
head. All right, we're gonna bounce up. Metarog, how about you?
Well, I must admit, Constantinople sounds very culturally rich, Caroline. I've been to a lot of places, but not a lot in Asia or anything, so I'm probably somewhere in there. But the most beautiful place that I've ever seen in my life is definitely Alaska.
Okay.
I mean, from the shorelines to the mountains to the to like these rolling hills and the lush environments, the aurora borealis, the glaciers. Man, I tell you, if out of every place that I've ever been, that is one place that I would love to spend like a month exploring. So I would have to say Alaska, especially the coastal regions of Alaska.
Right. Dang. I think Alaska would be a really, really cool place to go. I've done some research on it because I had been thinking about using it as a location for a past story, and it's gorgeous and it's so remote. It's like there's almost nobody up there. You know,
that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I know Tony Fett said earlier. He said Alaska, no people. So I was like, better rock agree with that comment.
It's the place where you want to go when you want to get away from the rest of humanity. How about that?
Well, and find yourself too, because sometimes there's so much noise around us, that we don't get in touch with our true spiritual selves, right? Because there's just so much distraction. And when I went there, and it was only for a week, I felt a spiritual connection to the place, and I've never felt that anywhere else.
And that's like, if you're in nature, you don't realize it, how important nature is to your inner peace. But there really is a connectedness to yourself and the earth, because as much as we want to think we're special, we're made of the same stuff.
Right.
It's a slightly different composition, but it's all the starting materials the same. And so we're the stuff of stars and of the earth. So we should feel very connected and in touch with it. Don't forget that. I'm just kidding.
They all have the same origin.
And we all end up as dust. Space dust, because we are space things.
Rob, your positivity just gets me through the day, buddy.
Hey, we're aliens walking around on a planet somewhere in the middle of the galaxy, in the middle of nowhere. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, Crossroads. Sam or Rob, who wants to go? All right, go for it, Sam.
I have two. Can I pick two?
Right. Ooh, okay.
Two. I will pick Germany because it'd be nice to, see, maybe I could run into some people that might be somehow related to me. I don't know.
Dude,
and
Sam,
yes.
My ancestors are from Germany as well.
Okay.
Yep. So
cool.
That'd be a great place. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. And they have beautiful scenery over there and stuff. And it'd be great. Another country. And then I would have to also go with Australia.
Yeah.
Go hang out with Simon there.
Yeah, man. I'll show you all the shops.
Sure.
And bring some
we all just need to go to Simon if we ever want to go to Australia. He could just be our tour guide.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. I'll do that.
All 10,000 beaches.
Yeah, every single one for the next 27 years.
That's right.
I heard like the Bavarian
You'll be an old man by then, Simon, but it'll be okay.
Here, have a towel.
Yeah.
That was not okay.
Don't forget the towel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Cookie, your turn. Go for it.
I wanted to do Australia as well, just because I live in Florida, so I'm always at the beach. I'm always surfing or skimming or being like fishing. But I was like, should I do that? Let me not do that. And then I saw New Zealand pop up on there, and I'm a big Hobbit fan. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I've read the books. But I was like, I can't do that either. I'm actually going to go with England. I feel like it's like a center hub of the world almost as it is now. And it really, you can kind of go anywhere from there. But there's so much culture. It's a big part of my background as well. I love football or soccer football. So it's like there's so many different clubs that are there, so many different areas that I can go and travel. King Arthur's there, the Sword and the Stone's there. There's so much history that's there that you can explore and you can actually enjoy. The food, the culture, all the people. It's like I said, it's a hub. Exactly. Drinking. You can have all the beer that I want. I mean, what more can I ask for?
I said drink tea.
The beer's warm though. They drink warm beer.
They drink warm beer?
I do not like that.
Okay, no, never mind. I can't do warm beer.
Australian, man.
Okay, never mind. I'll just go to Australia then. We'll just call it. I'll go to Australia.
I have to put my drinks back in the fridge if they're not cold enough when they hit my tongue.
Yeah, I can't do warm beer. No.
That's why I always would order bottled beer there, because they kept it in the fridge, but like on tap, it's completely warm. It's
I did not know that.
I keep giving crap to Gray Man about it. He's like, no, you just get used to it. It's like, nah.
No, you don't.
It's got to be frosty.
I had no idea. That's crazy. Why? Why would you drink warm beer?
They probably look at us and be like, "Why do you drink it cold? You can't
That's very
taste it."
true. That's very true.
But
I just no comment. All right, super.
Do you, Cookie? Have you been to Europe before?
I have not. I've been relatively close to it, I guess. I've been to the Middle East. I've been to Canada, which I guess you can call it like a subsidiary of England.
Yeah.
It was, yes.
It was, yes. I'm Jamaican as well, so I have Jamaican ancestry as well. And Jamaica also was another subsidiary back in the day.
It's colonized, yeah.
It was a colony, yes.
Absolutely.
Good old imperialism.
But no warm beer in Jamaica. Definitely no warm. It's hot, but it's always cold beer.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, it would. So I was lucky enough to spend a semester abroad in England in college, and I got way too drunk, but I had a blast. And no matter how hard you try beating them drinking, you never win.
Especially when it's warm beer.
Is that too
I
much?
still can't get over that. Why?
I mean, it's just different.
I didn't know there was such a culture shock between drinking cold and warm beer. Like, I'm just like, okay.
It's like having like cold pizza. You
So
can't do
listen
it.
to Kachung, and this is actually true. The warmer, the faster it absorbs into your bloodstream.
Oh,
wow.
Makes sense then.
Yeah. That's funny. Sorry.
All right, we're gonna bounce back. Super S, what about you?
Gal Gadot's house.
Oh my God!
that guy. I like that.
That's a
Good
good
answer.
choice.
That's a
Can
great
I
answer.
change mine?
I like
You're gonna have
that.
to fight Russ for it.
Russ, that's a good answer.
Russ is gonna win. We both know that. Russ is gonna win.
That's Israel, isn't it? She's from Israel, so up in Israel somewhere.
For real though, I've always wanted to visit Ireland. That's where my ancestors come
Okay,
from.
Russ and I are going on vacation.
Nice.
Like northern or like the rest of Ireland?
Just Ireland as a whole.
The island of Ireland.
Yeah.
So where in Ireland does Gal Gadot? Where does she live in Ireland?
She doesn't live in Ireland.
I know. I'm just joking.
I'm sure she's got houses all over. It doesn't matter which one I go to.
Russ
gonna find her one of
She'll
them.
show up eventually.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, Russ is here.
Not
I'm
really
flying
Wonder
in."
Woman, right?
Yeah.
What'd you say,
I know-
Rob?
Y'all really know she's not actually Wonder Woman, right?
She can wear the costume though, man. That's all.
Really, Rob? Really?
Oh, man.
Let me guess, Rob. So you're probably gonna say Santa's not real either, right? Santa's not real.
Werewolf by lunchtime. Are you from New Zealand or are you from the
No,
UK?
he's in Australia.
He's in Australia.
He's in
Oh,
Australia.
he's from Australia.
Yeah.
So I've never heard that Australians serve warm beer, but I know for sure Britons do because I went there and I drank.
I think he's a Brit who now lives in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah. No. He's English, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's a Brit that lives in Australia now.
Yeah.
Got it.
But,
So when he says
Graham-
we do not drink warm beer, I don't know if he's referencing England, if he's referencing England or
I
Australia.
think he's referencing England, but Grey Man told me that they have warm beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and I've been to the UK and I've drank warm beer from more than one place. So, yeah, whatever. I'm an only one, so that doesn't mean anything.
All right, Rob, take it away. Where's your spot? Where's your vacation spot?
So I have to pick 3 of them now?
Yeah.
Oh,
No one's repeated one.
okay, well, y'all know that I'm just the worst. So I don't like normal vacation places because that's easy. So the first place I'm going to go is right off the coast of Brazil. It's called Snake Island. Now, let's stipulate here. I'm not going to get injured or die on this trip, right? As long as the answer is no.
Is Samuel Jackson going to be on the plane?
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the thing. No human can travel to this island unless you're a scientist, and it's called Snake Island for a reason, because almost every square inch is covered by snakes.
Hey, if you go on the Snake,
You won't
you
find
go on the
it.
Snake Island, that means you joining Cobra, man. You gonna work right there with Cobra Commander
Oh.
and Dexter and all them guys, man.
Oh man.
I couldn't do that, man. I got big time
Yes.
snake phobia, man.
You got plenty of
Same
food.
here. I'm good. No snakes.
No,
Guys, don't you
Cobra!
realize?
Go on,
I
say it,
can't do
Rob.
it.
Go on, say it,
I'm
Rob.
trying to tell
I've been playing
y'all.
like Assassin's Creed Origins, and a snake jump out, and I about fall out my chair.
I'm trying to tell y'all something. Hail Hydra.
Oh.
Knock him out. He's
Whoa.
out.
There it
Hey,
is.
hey,
up in the
it don't
top.
matter
He's
if it's
out.
Hydra.
He's out too. He's out.
He's out.
Goes like that.
That's an
All right.
excellent.
Rob, it's second chance here, man. What was the other place you were gonna say?
All right, number 2 is called Devil's Mouth. It's in Turkmenistan, and there's a giant flaming pit that looks like this. Yeah, I want to visit that.
What the heck?
Yeah, that place exists on Earth. You just have to go to Turkmenistan. And number 3 would just be why can't I pronounce this correctly? I actually visited the place. Akihabara, they call it Akiba in Japan. It's the mecca of nerdery in Japan. I love the place. I only got to spend 2 days there back when I was just subsequently married. And, well, it's a different story when your wife thinks that you're a giant embarrassment.
Rob, since you've been to Japan,
Going by
have you,
yourself, it's a different story. Then you can be as embarrassing as you want.
have you ever been to the capsule hotels type of thing where it's like it's literally
That's
just
actually where we were staying. It was really weird. It was back in 2009 or 2007. I'm sorry, 2009. We got divorced. So in this capsule, there would be like a little television set that would come out like right about where your chest would be, and it was great. It was air conditioned. It's kind of like going and doing a tanning salon booth, but you're sleeping in the thing.
I've always wanted to.
Well, it sounds.
I've always wanted to.
Hey, that's really weird.
I've seen a few of them. They're so cool, but there's none in Florida, of course.
Man, I just feel like going to Istanbul would be like living in Indiana Jones movie. It'd just be badass.
Just as long as you have your wit, right?
That's
Or
all.
MacGyver.
Those
I
movies were set
it could
100
be
years
like a
ago.
MacGyver
Caroline.
episode.
What?
I was gonna say, or it could be like a MacGyver episode. I mean, the first season, all he does is like visit foreign countries.
Hey, which MacGyver are you talking about?
I know.
The old MacGyver, the original MacGyver.
The
only one.
Richard Dean Anderson.
That's right.
Yeah,
He's the only MacGyver.
Yes.
Correct.
We have Mom just recently introduced me to the series, and we have all 7 seasons. So,
Awesome.
So now you'll be knowing how to get out of situations with duct tape, bubble gum, and a Swiss Army knife.
Exactly.
Swiss Army knife, a chocolate bar, and duct tape. That's all you need in life.
That's all you need.
That's enough to create a distraction so that you can make an
And you can
getaway.
create a nuclear bomb with that.
That's right.
Easy, no problem.
I mean, you can freeze acid with chocolate.
And some rope, but I'm good.
Rob Worth would make a great Murdoch. Great Murdoch.
We haven't reached Murdoch yet.
He's an
all right,
actor.
we hit
He's an
everybody, right?
actor
Everybody
at heart.
got Dream Vacation? I'm okay. Do you guys want to do one more?
Do one more.
Sure.
Dream
Do one
job.
more? All right. Dream job, rather. And if you already have your dream job, then what's a good alternative?
Retirement.
All right, dream retirement. How about that? Either dream
See,
job
see,
or
that's the Libra in her because I was thinking the same thing.
Sean, I love you. Yes, Libra
Yes.
power.
I forget you.
We have the same birthday. That's right. That's right.
Oh my gosh. All right. Who wants to start first this time? All right, go for it. Dream job or family retirement or both? It could be both at this point.
I want to do both. I'm just gonna stick with dream job. This is pre-COVID, and it would be to work in a higher up position at a Comic-Con. I've always wanted to be surrounded by pop culture. I love pop culture, so being in that environment, being able to kind of like run the backstage and make sure everything runs smoothly and be like a project coordinator. I've always found that fascinating. I have a degree in business, so it's like it's right up my alley. I love it, so why not do it?
Right.
But that's pre-COVID, of course. So
especially just like getting to just like immerse yourself in everybody, like everybody who comes and dresses up and just wow.
that's it.
All right. Upper left or down or right? Who wants to go next?
Okay.
All right, go for it.
YouTuber, baby.
Simon took my answer.
All right.
Super I'll take you with me, man. I want to get money to just hang out with you guys, right?
That'd be awesome.
100.
Here in Colorado.
What is it with you trying to get everybody to come to
Great
Colorado?
minds think alike, Simon.
Family near me.
Nice.
That's all. I mean, a good YouTube mom wants all of her family around her. That's all.
So yeah, that's it for sure.
And now, Simon, what would be the main content on your YouTube channel?
What I'm doing now.
I was going to say any future developments. I mean,
well, again, like I miss cons obviously because obviously I do enjoy doing my interviews at conventions. They're always fun videos and they seem to get more views than my other stuff. Yeah, branch out a bit. I mean, I do enjoy doing other things besides, comic books as well. So I branch out a bit, but still, comic books is always going to be the main, thing.
right.
So, but all nerd stuff around it, So yeah.
All right. We're gonna pop somebody else in real quick. Here we go. Hiya. We're gonna say hi to Comic Book Girl.
What up, Kavi?
What up, Kyle?
What up?
What's
up? Good to see everybody. Wow, it's a lot of people on one screen. Holy cow.
I know.
Nice.
I warned the viewers it was going to be chaos tonight.
Yeah, I'll have to rewind and miss the chaos that I missed. What's
All
up?
right, well, the newbie gets a question.
All right, newbie. All right. It's your turn. So the question was dream job and or dream retirement.
Okay, I just want to say, Kavi already has his dream job because he's
Well,
already
that's why I
met.
threw out
He's already met
retirement.
Taylor Swift. He's already met like Rob Thomas. He's already met Brandon Urie. Okay, he's already met all the people that I like. Him at God. Like I was like so.
I think my dream job is to win the lottery and do nothing.
Exactly. Damn it, Colin, what are you doing, man? Come here and steal my damn swag. That's why it got to be Don Dada that says that.
Right? Well, Sean and I are on the same page. We're good.
So then,
What was the second half of that question? Dream job and dream something?
Retirement. If you already have your dream job, what's your dream retirement?
Man, I'm gonna regret saying this, but run a comic book store.
Ooh,
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Cool. That's cool.
See, Don Dada, man. God, man, that was my dream job.
Retirement and dream job.
That was my dream retirement.
Now,
Dream
you
retirement
guys
was
do a collection.
becoming a billionaire, and then I'm retired.
Yeah, I guess I did it the wrong way there.
Werewolf
Now,
insane
but
trampoline
would you guys use your own collection to get the comic book store going? That's the real question.
No.
Every collector's just looking at me like, really?
Depends on what position you're in, I guess. But if we're talking about dream scenario, then no.
No.
Well,
In a real life scenario, that's probably what would have to happen, though, for most people.
I get anxiety thinking about just selling one book, even if it's like a 99-cent worthless book. I can't bring myself to do it.
I used to be like that, but I've sold a lot of books, so I'm good now with that.
Like you've
Cross
gotten
that-
over the separation
Cross
anxiety.
that bridge, yeah, a long time ago.
I still have
you know, since I said my dream job and dream retirement, I'm just going to hypothetically just say my wishful job and retirement is to just team up with Pinky and the Brain and just take over the world. You know, that's what I'm going to do. Just,
Oh
There you
no!
go.
So you're Pinky and the Brain.
I'm
Well,
going to
that's
join
what he
those people.
said. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Pinky
going
and
to
the
join those
Brain.
people.
Oh,
Mm.
Darren wants to be a trampoline salesman.
Well, there you go.
The heck?
Is it
He's
because
always
you
getting
get
high on the job.
No.
Always
my
getting high on the job.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Dad joke. I had to get there.
That was
Good
amazing.
one. I liked it.
Thank you.
All right, who wants to go next? It's kind of freeform at this point. Whoever gets it first. All right, go for it.
I'll go over here. How about I want to be head man at Marvel and get stuff straightened out over there. How about that?
Bold choice.
Nice.
All right.
Bold
That's
choice.
cool.
'Cause I think
That's
I
cool.
Come on.
Hey, just go back to the original numbers of all the books and never relaunch again.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
man.
go.
We should have put Sam over there 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I would
Should
still
have
be
been.
getting new comics.
Sam
There
for
you go.
president. That's it, man. Sam for president.
Well, wait, now might be going a little crazy.
Tell us, Roger. I want to know, Metarog.
Wow. I'm kind of like stuck between a couple choices. I've done a lot of volunteering in my life, and I find that helping others realize their dreams is the highest high that I've ever achieved, you know? So, I mean, ideally, I'd like to be a philanthropist, you know? But I don't have the means for that, unfortunately. So probably outside of that, I'd love to be one of like those tour guides that takes people to exotic and just beautiful, gorgeous, scenic places, you know, and see how, you know, their eyes light up and their whole countenance changes when they see the beauty of this world that we live in that we sometimes take for granted. So I guess that would be my dream job outside of the one with a lot of money that I can then help a lot of people with.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, win the lottery and give it away, Roger. Way to make me look bad.
I don't do good with money anyway, so it's better to have other people have it, you know?
Right.
I'm just kidding. I love you, dude.
Yeah, I know you do better. I keep some of it, trust me. I keep some of it.
I'll go. I would like to do something like be a skit writer for like SNL or write political satire. Like I would love that. It'd be fun.
I can see that.
Yes.
I can see that.
I think script writing would be so much fun. Just
Yeah.
because it's like whatever you envision, you actually get to see happen.
Writers.
It's I do something that's very I think right brain. Wait, no, left brained is the more methodical, scientific side. So I do a very left brain job, and this would be like my right brained dream job.
Ooh, very nice. All right, Super Us, Rob, did what is it called? Rock, paper, scissors. I was having a mental.
I'll piggyback off Lady Fantastic. So I would like to kind of be a writer myself, but it would have to be a reclusive writer where I don't give interviews and I don't really have to interact with people unless it's by Zoom, because I don't really want to have to shake hands because people are gross. Or I don't know if you've ever watched that TV show Parks and Rec, specifically with Aubrey Plaza. Where she kind of figures out where she wants to be when Leslie's helping her out. I realize my dream job. It's to tell people what to do and then make them go away.
Oh, Rob, does that mean you want me to go away?
No, I like you guys, but most people are just, let me tell you all about my problems. Oh, awesome. Let me get right on that. You do this and then you go away. That way. I want to interact with the people I want to interact with and not have to interact with those that I don't.
You know what? This is it. Russ is the last one to go, right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling, and I hope I don't rain on your parade, but I wonder if it might be related to Gal Gadot.
Okay, I just want to say this is the end of the show, and if you make it about Wonder Woman, I'm going to kill someone.
No.
I would be Gal Gadot's personal masseuse.
Oh my God.
That's it. You're out.
That's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
I knew that was coming.
Okay, you know what? Is JP backstage? Because
We
have
have-
over JP.
Yeah, we have one more person.
And so
that
have
needs to
God.
call in.
If he says anything about Wonder Woman, that's it.
If JP's backstage, I'll go out.
Yeah.
All right.
For real though, it's
Go
what,
out, too.
Hey, it was a
it's what
blast
Sean
being
said
on here
earlier,
with all you guys.
YouTuber.
It was a blast being on here with all you guys, man.
Nice.
Likewise.
Okay. All right. JP, quickly steal the spot. So probably what we'll need to do is ambush him with, what do you guys think? One of the questions, two of the questions?
Two.
Is he
Two of them?
backstage?
Not yet. He needs to relog, but it won't let you backstage because the
What were
spots
the
are
other
full.
questions?
Click on the link again.
What
If you're-
food would you cook on an island if you were by yourself?
What comic you would take?
3 food.
Hey, JP.
Oh, 3 food.
If you say anything about Wonder Woman, the show is over. I'm just saying.
JP, don't say it. Don't say it.
Wonder Woman
Yeah.
food group.
All right. And, JP, as the the spotlight is on you, my friend.
Oh no!
Now we have an arsenal of questions that you are the only one left to answer.
Okay.
All right. So let's just start back with question number 1. If you were on a desert island, what 3 foods would you bring and why?
And don't say Wonder Woman.
3 foods on a desert island.
Oh wait, don't say Wonder Woman. You could say Wonder Woman. Yeah, you could kill her and use her as
You
food.
need one of the foods.
Ew.
And if you give the wrong answers, we cut off a digit.
Look at Rob.
I have no idea what is happening.
That's awesome.
Oh my
3
God.
foods.
Drop
Like,
him out. Drop him.
All
Drop him
right,
out.
all
He's
right.
out.
There he is.
He's out of here.
Oh, no.
I don't think I'm going to be on here very long to answer questions.
Oh man, what the heck's going on?
I don't know. They're dropping like flies. Like, come on, and she's running everybody off. Wait, what was my question again?
If
Oh
you
my
were on a
goodness.
desert
Oh
island,
my gosh. Oh, Ross.
if you were on a desert island, what 3
Oh,
foods would you
3
bring and why?
foods.
Like if you could have infinite supply, what
Infinite
3 foods?
supply.
would you-
Okay. Oh well, that would be pretty easy. That would be pizza, ice cream, and steak.
No vegetables.
All right. All right.
Everyone else chose a fruit. I was really surprised that everyone chose
Well,
a
I
fruit.
was going to say he's the only guy who said ice cream.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's a desert island. I gotta stay cool. Come on.
It was in the
Infinite supply.
Mediterranean, so I mean,
Why don't deserts are hot?
There you go. I'd be really healthy.
Second question was dream vacation. JP, what's your dream vacation?
Tony Fett, we are not answering that question. What wine would you pair with Wonder Woman, white or red? You're out, Tony. You're out.
No.
Right, obviously.
White wine. There you go. That's it.
Right.
Rosé?
JP,
That's
see
in
what you want now.
Nice zipping down.
Dream vacation. Probably like
Maybe
New
he
Zealand.
chooses Colorado.
New Zealand.
Maybe Simon has some advice for you then. Maybe I don't know. You know anything about New Zealand?
No, man, I've never been there. What are you talking about?
It's gorgeous there. Like, did you not see the Lord of the Rings? I mean, it looks like.
I don't know. It just seemed like it'd be a cool place to visit. I don't know. I'm more of a nature outdoor on my trips. Yeah. I don't necessarily want to go to cities, and I just think the landscapes there are gorgeous. I'd love to see them. So
yes. Very
all right. Well, JP, I think you already have your dream job. So, because third question was,
I don't know about that, but Major League Baseball player.
Well, the final question is dream job or dream retirement?
Dream job or dream retirement. Well, I think the ship has sailed on Major League Baseball player, so I don't think I'm going to get the dream job at this point. So, dream retirement.
Boca Raton.
No. I am like, I would be the opposite. I am more mountains and that kind of thing. So probably somebody mentioned like Colorado or someplace like that, like outdoorsy. That would be probably more of where I would work.
Mountains and marijuana.
Colorado. Well, okay, let me rephrase. Not Colorado, but somewhere else with mountains. Colorado's been contaminated.
Whoa.
Montana.
What?
You know, myself and Gal Gadot would retire to Colorado.
There you go.
Fine, JP.
I see a fight.
Oh, wow.
That's good. Coming along for the ride. You know.
He said the WW word.
Wait.
Censoring his person into
Yeah, man. Prison.
Yeah, that's prison.
Awesome.
All right, I just want to go on record, and I just want to say that I sent Simon a box, and maybe this decade he'll get it because, you know, of the United States Postal Service.
It seriously sat in San Francisco for like 3 weeks.
Are you seriously? I paid $80 for him to get it, and like it sat in the United States for like a month. But I sent him a really gorgeous Wonder Woman cover, and I'm really hoping he loves it. Simon, don't judge me. Don't judge me for sending you a Wonder Woman cover, and I love you, and I hope you love it.
I'll take that. I'll take that Wonder Woman cover.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. I mean, no Wonder Woman in the house.
Oh, that's it. That's why I sent it to him.
You didn't send it to him because you didn't want it.
Yes.
You're purging. That's what you're doing.
The only trace of Wonder Woman we have in the house is literally the 1990s animated series Justice League.
Oh no,
that is the only place she lives.
You have a poster in your room of
that is true.
Somebody was in trouble.
You traitor!
Any AOK that Sharon gets from me will have Wonder Woman stuff in it. So just for the record, no, Rita got dropped out.
Oh man!
So offended you knocked yourself out.
Oh well. Thank you for everybody who came. And JP, thanks for swinging in right at the end and letting us spotlight you right totally awkwardly.
Hey, whatever works. What totally awkward?
All of you guys, thank you. We love you so much.
Thank you guys so much. And shout out to
I'm gonna
John.
go have dinner now, guys. I'm gonna have my 11 o'clock dinner. So
it's midnight dinner.
Midnight dinner. So.
I forgot you guys were like.
You know what? If you were in Colorado, I would cook for you. So there you go.
I'm moving.
Well, thank you to everybody.
Yes.
Shout out to John and Sean, who were both here before they left. So thank you to everyone. This was a lot of fun. And hopefully I succeeded in my mission in making you all laugh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At least once.
Of course.
Yes.
Thanks for having us. I appreciate the invite.
Love you, Caroline. Thank you guys so much. And with that, thank you to our lovely audience who stayed with us for the stream. And we will see you all later.
Bye.
If my internet
It's still
probably
going.
would lag. Yeah, it can't handle